Hello everyone, welcome to today's first impression review of the game Master Healer Kale with Useless Party. A short incremental game where you play as a healer in a party. Your main job is to keep your party alive. Upgrade 200 plus skills in a skill tree, from healing to party damage. Designed to be completed in around 4 hours. So it's a very short game, and it's a demo of a short game. So I don't expect this to be very long, but hopefully very entertaining. Let's get it started. This is a game version 1.3 for the demo. Tavern. Hey there, I'm Kale. I'm the best healer in this land. I got a quest from King Lemon the 14th to defeat the Demon King. Okay, Boomer, just get to the point. Right. Smiley face. Let's learn a spell by clicking on this node. Wow! Heal. Restores a small amount of health to an ally. Heal amount 30, mana cost 10, casting time 2 seconds, cooldown 2 seconds. 2 second cast, 2 second cooldown. Okay, so we need about 4 seconds per heal. Okay. Great, now I can use a basic heal to support my team. Next, let's start with something easy. We have an easy quest to defeat the goblins. Click on this to start the battle. This is probably where the arrow is. Chat, you do not see the arrow because this game has very poor technical implementation. Because that game is currently cannot be set to a shorter resolution, so you could see the buttons. I'm playing on an ultra wide screen, and also you cannot set the audio channel it's put out. It always be on the main system's audio. So just as a short warning, the technical implementation is not very good. Let's see if the game implementation is better. Alright team, let's start our journey and gain some experience. Yes, that's a classic. Tank is sleeping. Archer is out of position. Nice to meet you, Mr. Healer. My name is Klepon, the Archer. I thought you were the best healer. Didn't you learn a basic heal back in the tavern? Yes, we learned our dot of basic healing after saying we are the best healer. Just do your job and I'll do mine. Madeleine. Classic DPS already flaming the support. Grandpa Bagel. Is our tank asleep? I am doomed. Heal Grandpa Bagel by clicking on him. Heal. So I have to click healing every single time. And we need to heal when he's about to reach that amount of damage. Skill is on cooldown. Mana 20. Mana 10. Do I recover mana? I do not know. So far I'm running out of mana. I'm reached 0 mana. Not enough mana. So this is where we die, I guess. I overhealed at the start, of course. Just clicked mindlessly before the healing was done fully. XP 2 of 3. 1 of 2. 0 of 3. Stage cleared. Wow. But there is still no mana. So apparently I have to wait until everyone's just dead. Well. We did indeed. Retreat. Users collected 10 gold and 1 half diamond. Don't know what this is. Back to tavern. Let's see what we can do here. Sharp arrow. Klepon's basic arrow attack deals more damage from 0 to 3. From plus 0 to plus 3. Now, not knowing how much damage his arrow does, can be extremely strong or extremely weak. So this doesn't give me any info how strong it is. Same for the fireball, it goes from 0 to 5, but again, I have no stats about the fireball or the arrow, how fast they cast, so I don't know. Or heal restores more health. I guess that enemies do not do damage. So let's go for the fireball. So this costs the party resource on the left side. It's the skill points. Skill points. Okay, and the right side, the gold is for own skills. Okay. So let's go with the fireball. Magic is usually more fun. And we have gold over mana growth. Kale gains more maximum mana. Okay, but I want mana regeneration. Heal casting time is pointless right now. and a second healing spell for Ruby, which we don't have. Let's go for max mana, so we can cast one more spell. Enables resetting the skill tree, refunds all gold skill points and rupees used. Okay, so we have a reset, which is nice. Let's go next. Strong defense. Battle. So let's wait until he has 70 health before we heal him. As skilled that he should be healing 35 now. And with the cast time it should work out. Stage cleared. So fireball deals 23, arrow deals like 10. Then we have like 3 arrows per fireball. So probably upgrading the arrow is worth more. Most likely. We have one more heal left. And now we are AFK again, waiting for the game to finish. Nice, nice. Tank is KO. Archer is KO. Kill the goblin, why is the leader? Retreat. 12 gold, 3 skill points. Grandma Bagel gains armor to reduce incoming damage. Seems very useful. Heal cast time is really pointless. So every increase costs only... No, it costs 2 skill points for the next increase. Okay. High health. Grandpa Bagel gains more maximum health. Yeah, basically armor is better than health because of course armor preserves your mana. But I don't know how much worse 2 armors compared to 30 health. 30 health is quite a lot. That's the entire health pool of our archer. Let's go for armor for now. What's it with our skill points? So let's increase our mana pool. I think that's what's limiting us most so far. And I do not have enough gold because it costs 20. Yeah, actually, I probably should just... Well, increasing the amount of health I gain is also somewhat the same. That's fine. Yeah, I don't see how cast time will help us. We are not getting overrun. We are getting out of mana. So for now... Zoom in and zoom out. So, oh, actually didn't see the stuff. Persil rubies. Oh, I can also get more health for the other ones. Okay, last will. When Grandpa Bagel gets KO'd, Madeline and Clapon gain a shield. Okay. No, I forgot how much I heal now, but it says here heal mode 40. So wait until he has like 65 damage taken, then we start healing. Still costs 10 per heal. Oh, I need to click the tank that actually gets the healing. Nice, nice. It's hard to say how much the armor does, but they do like 5 damage per attack. And if it gets reduced by 1 damage per armor, it is actually quite a lot. Especially with many small foes. Oh, I desperately need to heal. And if you need to heal, click the tank. I was asleep, sorry, my bad. I messed this one up, sorry. No, they all dying now. Yeah, I completely fell asleep. I was clicking the heal button, not my tank. That was really poor poor performance. Well, my team suffers for it. The tavern can show stats. Huh? Huh. Okay, cool. Very good. Let's gain more fireball damage. And also gain Not enough gold. Yeah, because I didn't do good, so of course don't have enough gold. We don't buy this one as earlier. And this time we try to stay awake, just like our Grandpa Bagel. And actually click the character. I think I can also click the health bar. I don't need to watch the battle. I can just watch the stats like a true team manager. Right, does it work? 1 more damage. Yeah, it worked, of course. Of course it does. Yes. It also highlights them when I'm mouse over. See nothing about goblins. Was a little bit too early. Wasted mana. Oh no. Not ideal again. Oh my god. So we actually increased to 45 healing. Actually have a lot of healing now. And actually with the amount of healing we have, reducing the custom actually might be worth it. Because now we need to wait for half his health bar before we get allowed to click him. And of course timing glass gets easier. So arrows can also miss apparently. Wow. Mega strike. We cleared the stage. Wow. Victory. Hey, got 1 ruby. Nice. Complete the dungeon gives Grandpa Bagel experience points. Okay, so we are kind of investing our sleeping grandpa right now. Not sure why we do that. Not sure, why not? Experience points sounds like something that makes our growth faster. Exponential growth is what this type of games are all about. And we can get the party heal, the burst healer. Restores a large amount of health to an ally. Heal amount 100. Casting time 3 seconds. Yeah, so we do not need either so far. So probably we do not spend our rubies for now. Let's just see what we're gonna find in the next dungeon. Because we don't need the party heal. Right now only the bagel gets attacked. And we also don't need the bigger heal because, again, we do not get overrun. Even though this is a lot more mana efficient than our basic spell. I hope, because I actually cannot see... No, I can, of course, if I mouse over this. So it's 4.5 per mana, and this is 5 per mana. So this heals more per mana point. So this is more efficient. So then actually going for more HP and the burst heal is actually worth it. But for now, let's get a little bit more mana. And also a bit more cast time. So it doesn't show... It shows the stat difference here, but not here. So the reduced heal casting time is only for heal. Heal refers to the direct spell. Okay, good to know. Oh, cool. Displaying. That's nice. Choose a dungeon. Underground sewer. Base difficulty is 30. Okay, let's go. Down to the sewers we go. Dire red. Clap on. I have been wondering, how long have you been Archer? Your shots sometimes go backwards, and yet they still hit the target. That I also seen, yes. Must have been beginner's luck, hehe. Let's see, maybe like 2 or 3 days before I got summoned by the king. He said that he needed an Archer for a newly assembled party. That answers a lot of questions that I didn't really want to hear. Yes. But homing missiles is actually not that bad. Do we heal 50? No, yes. Stage cleared. 101 HP. So the shield I got after completing kinda got reduced by something after I completed it. I don't know how this works. Seems magic. Skill was still on cooldown. So we need to cast here on cooldown more or less. Oh, that was a little bit too early. I have 10 mana left, 1 more spell. So we reach the boss, but this is where it ends. Guess right, the boss gonna do a lot of damage, and this is how far we go. KO! Retreat. 3 skill points, 32 gold. Nice. So this already is maximum level. Okay, let's give him more maximum health. Ruby Guard. Grandpa Bagel gains maximum health based on the total rubies collected. That is actually very good for later. Clapon gets more maximum health. This is very useless. So the shield seems very good because it seems like free healing, so to speak. But at the same time, probably I kinda want more damage. So let's go for more damage. Kale gets maximum mana based on the total rubies collected. +1 to maximum mana is not enough. We don't have enough gold for that one. It costs a lot. Not enough gold, not enough gold. I cannot afford anything. Okay, then we buy the cast time because it's the only thing I can afford. Now we could spend the burst heal because I got the extra health. So let's buy the burst heal. Costs 50, 20 gold, 50 gold. Okay. Can increase the health gain from burst heal. So how do I select skills now? So I have to click the skill first, and then click on the character. Now, right now, they are both same, have same efficiency. So there's not a huge reason to use one over the other, except if there's a lot of damage. So the bonus health he got seems to no, it's not the shield. I'm mistaken. Yeah, the extra health helps actually a lot. It's kind of funny that the healer walks forward to push our tank in between rounds. I don't have enough mana for the other spell, okay. So just donks. Yeah, this is as far as we go for now. Not enough mana. Try the Ultra Strike. Which was good because he had only 30 life left anyway. Actually close. Actually close to winning this. Let's still gain more damage for now. Reduce burst heal cooldown. Costs 50. We have 50 gold. Yeah, I think I still need just more mana for now. Mana. Yeah, more mana seems to be the only limiting factor for now. So let's go for more mana and go again. So far, there is not a huge point in having the burst heal. But I imagine that later on you will need to have 2 healing spells to keep your party alive. So then we have to click a little bit more, I hope. Stage cleared. Wait until it's 80 and then we just click again. There's nothing more to it right now. Bong. I like the old Windows XP error sound. The shield has a weird way to show. Oh, that was too early. Let's cast the burst heal once, so at least we can see it. It heals 100. Wow. I cannot change spells while it's on cooldown. Okay, so I actually cannot cast one or the other. That makes it actually... I don't have mana, never mind. I might be wrong, it might have been because I'm out of mana, so I cannot select spells. So I cannot take spells where I cannot afford mana-wise. That's fine. Hey, cleared the sewers as well. Another ruby. I guess it's still not time to go for the ruby. Gains a maximum amount of mana based on the total rubies collected, but then include decreased by 2. Because I have 2 rubies collected, so if I buy this one... Plus 0 to maximum mana. I'm confused about the... Okay, it doesn't matter. Party leaf restores more health. Party leaf refunds the mana when healing allies to full health. Okay, that's cool. It costs 20 mana. So both the burst heal and the party heal costs 20. Okay. 5 skill points. What do we want? Even more armor. Even more health. Yeah, 1 more health. 1 more armor. I still don't like the extra health and shield for the others. The shield was very good, I think. More experience for Bagel seems very good. And we can afford more mana. And that's all we can afford. That's not quite true. We can afford the reset. Ideally, it's resetting the skill tree. Yeah, but I don't want to. No, I just got a reset all button. Okay. So if I reset, I can just buy this again and reset again. So I have infinite resets now. I guess. That's fine. Haunted Armory. Difficulty 40. Stage counts 3. Battle. On to battle with Sleeping Bagel. Ooh, cool. It looks cool. Grandpa Bagel, are you still alive? Still asleep. Well, I hear soft snoring sounds, so I guess he's still alive. Don't worry, Grandpa Bagel. If you get knocked down, I will raise you back again. Okay. Okay. Oh, if you click party heal, it instantly casts party heal. Okay, that's this. Huh, that is different than the other things. Oh, actually the other things actually get attacked now. So they actually need more health now. Okay, that is good to know. And I can change spells while they're on cooldown, which of course is very good. Very required. That's exactly what we want. It's actually more efficient to heal with a party heal than with a regular heal, I think. Not enough mana left. So we heal the tank, the heal too early. Panicked a little bit there. So time to increase the HP of our other party members as well. We're out of mana, so we just wait. This time reached only the second stage. Okay. Parasite Knight. Reminds me of Delicious in Dungeons, of course, with the parasitic armor. Just wait till it's done. Retreat. Back to Tavern. 2 skill points. Not very much. I think clearing the other dungeons gave me more skill points than this. Actually, I want to try... let's gain the extra health for the other party members. Here we have it. We have only 2 skill points and we can't afford much here as well. Let's go for the extra mana per ruby collected. Not very fancy. So let's actually try the underground sewer once more. I just want to see how much resources I'm actually getting. If it's now more or less than before. Here of course I only take the tank, so we only have to heal the tank when he's at 110. What I like to find is that there are many different upgrade options that are not like... which are of the same quality, so it's kind of like you can go left or right. That's always a good thing if you actually have a choice. Because quite often I see incremental games where you kind of can only have one logical choice, other things are a little bit inefficient. And here you actually have meaningful choices, which I like a lot. Like you can go for more damage, more armor, more health, you know. Can change things around a little bit. A little bit early to cast, that's fine. Cling. Yeah, I will not even spend my entire mana apparently. Start healing before this thing, or start healing too early. That's very inefficient. But it's fine. Should be able to get through it without losing the tank. Got him! Victory! Yeah, 76.5. Got a lot more resources from doing that. The demon can now show Madeline's stats. I'm not sure about the stats things. Madeline deals more damage to enemies with full health. So one shot, more damage. Doesn't seem to be very useful. Let's get more extra health to our party members. So we get the update that costs only 1 point. Yeah, show the stats. Critical damage, that sounds very useful. And we can select one of the stats showing. Oh, gonna get more experiences here now as well. Okay, that's very good. I would guess that experience means something. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Level 5, 164. I don't know what the experience actually does. Because his stats don't seem to change, honestly. Like the health scores, health and damage are from the skill tree. So I do not know what the experience and the level actually does. Maybe they get more abilities at some point. So we hope, of course, the Bagel also gets his abilities. Is having close Kale stats? Ah, Klepon stats. Ah, that's my own stats. I can show my own stats. Mana. That's okay. Gold per stage clear. That seems a very low amount of gold here. But at the same time, there is not. Well, the mana refund seems very useful. So we know that we need the extra mana for the next stage. So let's see what we get in the harmony. So we got like around 80 gold and 5 skill points. Let's see if we can match that in this stage. So every time the caster gets damage, we use party heal. If not, we use the tank heal. Yeah, seems efficient. But let's wait till they take 2 hits before we cast it, I guess. Try to be a little bit more efficient. Now let's hope the damage doesn't ramp up too much here. Let's see who gets attacked. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So far only the party heal is required for this one. But I think we're gonna need to heal our tank once here. Do we need the party heal once more? So far not. But I'm scared that someone will die now. Okay, start healing this now. So everyone gets a little bit of healing. So we are safe again. Heal the tank with a regular spell. Summoner, heal tank once more. So next will be the party healing spell. No mana left, so we heal the tank most likely. Let's just hold it on. Oh, everyone gets attacked. Yeah. Okay, we still have to heal the tank, of course. Let's see if we can clear the Parasite Knight and enter stage 3, where we're then gonna die. Oh, retreat. We do not die. We just retreat, chat. Don't worry. No one's dying here. We're all friends. Hey. Oh no, this was an end boss. Actually cleared the stage. Yeah, I cannot count. It was actually stage 3. Yeah, makes sense. Cleared it. Got still one less skill point than on the other one. That is weird. But we got 1 ruby and a lot more gold. I cannot click a new spell for rubies anywhere. Maybe that's also the end of the demo. That's of course also. Oh no, here we have a fire arrow for Klepon. I kind of would have preferred to invest into my own, I have to say. More experience points. Collected when your party levels up. Clap on Madeline gains experience points by defeating enemies. Grant Bagel gains experience points when he gets KO'd. I need him to get KO'd to get experience points. Oh, I should have read it earlier. Then it's good that we have this completing dungeons, because then he also gets experience from that one. Okay. So we get skill points if my people level up. Okay, that makes sense. So let's buy some experience points. And the fire arrow. Where was experience points for Clapon? I missed it. I kinda cannot find it right now. So this is a Madeline arc, this is a tank arc, this is a Clapon arc. Oh, this is still Bagel. Bagel. Okay, show stats. More gold. Okay, sure. Let's get more gold. And fire arrow damage then, I guess. XP per level. But Madeleine is level 12, so I should get plus 12 life, but I get only plus 1. Oh, for every 10 levels. Oh, that's a lot, of course. Okay. So this gives us more mana. Very expensive. Kinda needed the group heal a lot. So I think I want the mana refund on group heals. It's very useful. And more experience points is very useful. And having any sort of currency would be also very helpful, which we do not have. So let's go into Wolf's Den. Stage count, difficulty 55. It's increased by 15 now, and forced in one more stage. Okay, that's a very long battle now. Might be the final battle of the demo. Let's see. Madeline, I'm just checking on you. Are you good? Don't talk to me, I'm busy. Oh, what a cute puppy. Oh, the Wolfs. You good? This young generation and their phones. Ah, she's looking at her phone while casting. So the green thing is not a emerald or crystal, it's a phone. Okay, makes sense. Don't let her get to you, Kale. She is the genius mage who comes every 100 years, after all. Well, I can see her ability is good. It's just her attitude that gets me. Good geniuses need bad attitude. That's the rules. I don't make it. How much do we heal? Still only 50. Okay, still healing only the tank. No, we have to heal everyone a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's heal one more of the tank normally. And maybe after the next shot, we heal the party. Yes, like this. Should be good. And we can heal the tank regularly once more. Should be very efficient. 37 mana left. Now we have 2 shooting thingies. Yeah, if both hit 1, it is rather devastating. So let's use the group heal now. One normal tank heal, and then the group heal again. No mana left, no! Okay. Let's heal our nothing, because we have no mana left. So that's it. Maybe we can defeat one more wolf. Let's go, stage cleared. Grand Alpha. Nice. Cute puppy. KO. 81.5. Yeah, again, less gold skill points than on the last thing that we finished. So only entering stages that you actually can finish seems to be worth it, mostly. We go for more gold. Now, I'm not sure what means clap on defeating enemies, if he needs to last with them to get the extra gold. But it's also not that important. And more gold. Yes. And more gold. And burst heal. Yeah, I'm not using burst heal at all. Seems a very useless spell so far. But still keep you the last stage. Just because. Then we see our progress in the stage. We can compare directly how our changes make the difference, how much gold we get now and so on. So this stage is only tank heal, it requires healing. Wait till 110. Cannot cast between stages. Actually, let's wait, maybe I need a group heal. Nah, well, let's heal the tank normally once. Don't heal him up to full anyway. And the bat actually attacked our tank, which is very efficient, of course. Again, okay, that's very good that the bat is attacking my tank, not the rest of my party. Don't know if it's a bug now, because it doesn't seem to aim at anything else. No, it does. Okay, never mind. It was planned. That's okay. Let's go with the group heal. Cat if both familiars to shoot at Madeline, that she's gonna die. Regular heal on tank. Next is gonna group heal again. Now I have only one healing left. So probably heal our tank 2 times. No mana left. That is all we have. Stage cleared. Now, it doesn't seem to be very much better than last round, but we also mostly skilled gold generation, so of course it shouldn't be different. Now, I do not see how much gold and rubies and the skill points have collected so far. Trigger for more gold. Fire arrow applies a debuff that increases fire arrow and fireball damage to this enemy. Now that's very good against bosses. Critical damage. So we first would need more critical chance. I haven't skilled this one yet. I think the armor based on rubies seems to be very good. I don't know why I didn't take this earlier. No, it's because maximum health, not armor, yes. That's why I didn't take it earlier. Makes sense. And more fire arrow, because that's the only thing we can afford with our 1 skill point left. Nice, nice. And now what? Casting healing increases Kale's next party healing amount. Doesn't seem to be too useful. I also don't know what would be useful. Except more mana. More mana per ruby collected. It is more mana indeed. So let's go for more experience, more mana. So let's actually do the stage that we actually can finish. Let's see if we can get more than 112 gold. Should be easy now. You can tank one more, it's fine. I don't know if you can tank one more of this. So let's start party heal for now. That was a good decision indeed. Party healing all 3 again, very good. It also refunds lots of mana when I heal all 3. Which is nice. Yes, it takes the tank, let's go. See the tank normally for once. Then party heal next. After this hit. Seems good. Normal heal on tank. Even though he gets experience from being KO'd. It is weird to me. Oh! Oh! She dead. My bad. That was not good. But we still won. Nice. Hey, all the gold goes directly to me. Yeah, a lot more gold than the ones we couldn't finish. Kale restores mana after each stage. Yes, please. That's exactly what I want. Anything that gives me mana. Even though just getting 10 more mana is probably more useful than... it's like this gives me 15 mana after all stages. It's also cheaper. Yeah, let's go for the cheap one for now. More gold. So it seems that it's more efficient to do things that you can succeed on and level experience and gold mostly. Let's go for the fire arrow debuff, even though it's only a 1%, so I'm not sure if it's really worth it. Can afford once more on the cheapest ones that I've avoided to buy so far. And let's go again. It's an incremental game either way, so we do something and increase a little bit, and then we do the same again. And again and again. It kind of feels like they're doing a lot more damage now, I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, time for a party heal. Everyone's taken some damage. So let's use a regular heal on the tank. He's taking a lot of damage. And we can party heal for everyone again. Also, I can need more health on Madeline, so she doesn't get one-shotted as easily. Party heal. Regular heal on tank. Actually, once more. Hello? Sound like a debuff. Big AoE attack, big party heal. And he dead. 167 for. That's really, like, seems to be the... Like, it just gives more gold. But yes, I want to have more... Actually, more experience as well. Get more experience from Madeline. The caster can cast more. Do you see anything here? So, she's now level 16. Really nothing has changed at all. So, it appears the levels are only useful for the skills that increase by level, like this one. Gains maximum HP based per level. Then it's worth it. Actually... Didn't buy this one. The stats. Arrow, fireball, fire arrow. So Madeline is actually useless. Because both fire arrow and arrow are from our sniper guy. So we should probably focus on him. Maybe, don't know. Okay, cannot afford any gold generator. So let's go for more what actually. Like, do I want anything? Definitely not burst heal. Sure, more party healing. Because why not? We can greet once more before someone takes damage, before we use a party heal, so they can take one more damage. It's fine. I am not scared. Okay, let's go for it now. Was close enough. So the thing is that she will die with the next big area of effect attack from the boss. So let's see when the boss charges up his skill. That's when we're gonna party heal everyone to full. I think we can use it now, should be fine. Perfect. Some more tank heal. More tank heal. He starts casting his big spell. Just casting our party heal. So everyone survives. And once more, and then we should be fine. Perfect. Definitely need... I should have enough health on all, so that... party heal. actually heals only 25. It's still always enough. It always is enough. So here we need more HP for Madeleine. That's the only HP we have. Right. There is no other Madeleine healths. Okay. Then we have to go for it. Oh no, here it is maximum health, I didn't see it. Okay, that's what we wanted. So she has health now, and we also want to have more gold for us ourselves. 15% more gold, and more experience. Yeah, that's really all we want. Let's go for the wolves then, and see how it goes. Been a while since we've been here. Maybe it's getting better now. Bong. With 116 lives, then we heal him. Exactly. Yeah, wasting 2 HP or something, but that's fine. So both my backline has now same amount of HP, it's exactly what we want. They should be balanced, I guess. Okay, time for a party heal. So I should use my mana so we do not get full mana to the next stage. Regular heal for tank. Another regular heal for tank, and then the party heal. Yeah. I wish I would attack my archer, exactly. Now we can party heal again. One heal for the tank. And one party heal at the end. No, actually it heals only 25, so tank's gonna get full again anyway. 30 mana left, so we have 3 regular heals. Oh, basically. That's what we're going for. Just heal the tanks 3 times. That's all we can afford. It's taking lots of damage here. And that's all we can do. Let's see how far we get. Charging a super attack. With a curse sound. Ah, it actually deals area of effect damage to everyone. Okay. So we have to be full HP for this last attack. For super attack. Tank gets KO'd, which means he gets experience. Perfect. Retreat. 155 and 5 skill points. Okay. Good. Yeah, yeah. Kinda need better skills for Madeleine. I don't know. But where do we find them? Maybe if we put a skill point we can get the arcane magic, exactly. But we don't have rubies for it now, But that's what we wanted to find. So if you actually want to beat the stage, what would we need to do? Well, more tanking for the tank. And more damage. It's all very expensive. Cost 3 of 3 skill points. Let's go with the basic arrow damage for now. Even though, of course, a mix between Ignite and Fireball should be quite good. And for ourselves, we want to have... Mana regen is too expensive, but we can get more mana in general than what we want. And... still more party healing, of course. Like in the end, we get mana back if we heal to full, so it can be helpful in some niche situations. Let's try again. Only tank heal in this stage. But again, the limiting factor was the amount of mana we have. So we have to be very critical about which spell we actually use. Like, probably the biggest factor is how greedy you are before letting someone die. So it deals 10 damage per attack. So if she gets below 20, we have to heal her. It was too early, but it works out. Tank more, it's fine. Okay, I think now we have to go. Even though we could actually go for the bigger heal on her. Makes it sense. Can they stop focusing her so much? Man. Now we have to pay attention that we use our heal before the boss does his area of effect attack. Otherwise they're all gonna die. And until then we heal our tank. That's really a lot of damage on our tank. Hard heal. Don't have mana left. Heal our tank. Even though he actually doesn't deal any damage. We didn't get one shot. But we're out of mana anyway. OOM. Need to drink. Let's see how far down we get the boss. But actually getting really close. Tank is KO'd. So we got the XP for KOing the tank. Very good. Very precise. 308, 5 and 1. Nice. We have reached the end of the demo. Thank you for your interest, wishlist, and probably somewhere around 13th to 19th July. So in July, cool. We get the game. Lots of smiley faces in the game. And now we can just finish the everything. So since we can defeat them already, we should probably go for gold. So yeah, the regular arrow really carried us. So we can get the last point. Let's get the last point of damage for now. So we can just really guarantee getting the run done and dusted. Let's try also the arcane magic. Learns extra magic attacking with an arcane magic. Damage 8, 1.2 seconds. Okay. So if I look here, we can see now the fireball is 33 damage. 3.5 seconds. So it is not really better. That is weird. But well. Of course we can skill that one. Okay, magic prioritizes enemies with the lowest health. So finishing things is nice, probably. Finishing low HP targets. And more mana regeneration. Very expensive indeed. But we have maximum mana here. Let's go for the mana spell now. More party heal, because this gives our tank more health when we heal the other ones. So that's what we need. And let's go again. Yeah, this was the Wolf's Den is the last stage, is the last area. Stage, of course, is the levels inside the area. We have to make sure to use our mana before the next stage. Also, he got 2 more HP for 1 more ruby. Yeah, makes sense. We're kinda missing HP per ruby for our archer. All attack as a tank is very good. So in general, the heal spell gets better than the burst heal spell if you put all the points in it, I guess, but I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it. Boink boink. They can tank one more area of effect attack on different targets. One more. Let's be as greedy as we can. I think now we should heal the tank normally once. Do we go for another party heal? Yes, we go for another party heal. Like from the numbers, looks like we'll get through it anyway. So I'm not too worried. Healers became very fast. Yeah, very free. All the gold is mine. 300 gold, 6 skill points. So now we definitely want to buy all the gold generation. And probably also more experience. It's more important than the little bit of extra gold there. So we have extra gold here. Do we have any extra gold anywhere else? Every few attacks, okay, magic shoots an additional projectile. No gold, no gold. Shield, health. Yes, there doesn't seem to be any other extra gold generation available. So we just click through it, probably a little bit faster now, we won't read anything anymore. We just click. Since our damage should be now more than enough for everything here, so we can just run through anyway every round. We just want to click everything to the maximum. And just read the stats afterward. So, what do you think about this game so far? I would have liked would be focused a little bit more about the correct healing. You know, because I thought when I read the title it would be a little bit more like the being a healer back in the World of Warcraft raids, where you have to manage your mana against the spells you're using, and you have different spells that you can combine in different situations, like a single target spell, a group healing spell, this type of things, like healing over time effects, like instantly burst heals. Spells that do more but are more mana inefficient and so on. So you have to manage more around the healing numbers and guess more how much damage who is taking. That has not been the case so far. Which I find a little bit of pity. Would have liked a little bit more thinking about the healing, so to speak. Like we're investing a lot of skill points and stuff to improve the our group's damage, our group's armor, and so on. So we're not really progressing through healing most of the time, but actually through the damage. So the game is called Master Healer Kale. I would have liked a little bit more focus on the healing part, as we got only like 3 healing spells, from which there's not really a decision to be made, really. Like it doesn't like seem to matter that much because of how the healing stats are distributed. So there's really not that much to decide, actually. It's the last level of the extra gold that we can get. Some extra damage here, so arrow, fireball, arcane magic. Yeah, so far the arrow spell is just superior. Regular healing increase. And so far, since there's no mana regeneration, there's also no mana management. You just have to be efficient with every single spell you cast. But it's kind of like you do not have to like read the boss's attack and know when you need more burst heal. Like I could use this burst heal spell. Like it's really only mana health per mana gained is the only relevant stat. Which I hope for more a little bit. But of course the game itself is done very cutely with all the smileys and the audio and the dialogues. They are sort very cutely, very fun to play. Was fun animations everywhere. With the AFK mage and the sleeping tank is of course all very fun in games. So generally, this is a fun little short game. Of course, I don't know how long it will be when it releases and how expensive it's gonna be when it's released in July. But maybe you're gonna take a look back then, when we return. Take a look at it then. Let's give him a big heal. Of course, now we are over clearing the stage, so there's not much swords anymore. We just click numbers. More experience, more money. More burst heal. Like the burst heal heals more than my tank has health, I think. Let's invest into the basic fireball since our gold generator is done and dusted. Basic fireball and kein magic deals more damage. Okay, it does more damage every round. I wonder if at some point they actually manage to get through a round without any heal at all, but probably not. And like also casting buffs like so I can select the spell with Q, but I cannot select the target with Q. Okay. Like I would have expected that you select the target 1, 2, 3, 4 and then the spell with Q, W, QWERTY, but it's not the case. And I would have preferred if they would have flag numbers that you can just also play with keyboard only and not like with the mouse. Like it feels like a game that should be played with keyboard only, not mouse. Tank one more, it's fine. We use the AoE healing at the end. Okay, maybe right now, because the bat will die next. Then everyone gets healed. Give the tank healing, because the boss does a lot of damage. Let's give him a burst heal. That's a kind of long custom, I have to say. Kind of easy to lose the tank during the long custom of burst heal. Like this, for example, like the burst heal and the heal are just too similar in output. Like it would be better if burst heal would really like maybe take more time, more cooling, but really heals a lot. But right now it's kind of like cast double the time, but heals twice as much. So it's kind of like you do not really gain anything by using it. So this balancing, I hope we're gonna be looked at again by the devs, of course. So it's gonna get more. Like the spells get more distinct which spell to use when best, so to speak. Actual cooldown of this thing. Healing an ally with burst heal to full health will grant them a shield. Yeah, so these things, for example, are very relevant, of course. So maybe we will find big differences between the spells if we continue down the skill tree. I'm not sure why I'm reading this. More experience points. Here, I didn't see this earlier. More arcane damage. Sure. In general, of course, progression is kind of somewhat very slow through the skill tree. But just because of course in demos you have very limited amount of stages and such things, so it is fine for a demo. As long as it gets rebalanced for the released game. Heal amount 39, 55 and 150. Yeah, so now the burst heal actually heals 3 times from a normal heal, costs only 2 times the mana. So it's actually a big point using the burst heal now with more updates that we have invested. It is actually a very good spell. Let's use a team heal here. Because the wolves don't do damage anyway, and then our... Oh, let's see if our tank dies if we use a big spell. Oh, close. Not quite, that's fine. So now I'm using kind of both spells a little bit. Now for the burst heal again, which we will not need. He dead. So we're getting lots of skill points every round. Would have expected them to tone down at some point, but apparently not. More gold. Shield convert, so there's nothing behind this anymore. Okay. Yeah, critical chance is very good. Of course, I should focus on the other skills as well. Why did the arrow damage is less now than the other skills? That's interesting. Can I move this? I actually can move this around. That's funny. I have to make sure that I actually see the... Because I actually make mistake. In the top right, I can see the stats of my allies. But because of the, as I said in the beginning, the technical lack of graphic options where I cannot size down the window, I cannot show you the stat screens. I can show you if I click them, you see them, okay. So I can select the stats of my people and the options. On the bottom right, I can choose the dungeon. In the bottom left, I can zoom in and zoom out. And the top left, I can reset and see my gold and ruby amount. Which all you don't see now because of the widescreen. Sorry for that one. In general, I'm not a huge fan of games where you cannot set the screen to fit your monitors and things. Even though it's just a small indie game, I don't know. Kinda like it when my hardware is kinda supported. Not just the most basic default hardware. Go for the burst heal in the end. So much health. The thermals are dead, we're gonna go for the area of effect healing. Don't need to do it earlier. Okay, we can do it now. They will not take any more damage. And now we can focus on healing Grandpa. Heal him normally first and then use a big healing second. So he doesn't die in between. Of course, tanking a lot of damage now. Might be too late. Oh, close, close, and he lives. No issue. Also have enough mana to just click. Just clicks through the heals. Nom. And he dead. 429.6. Nice. So this can be leveled up one more time. It just costs tons of gold. Okay. We'll go for stage clearing, and now we can also invest into some cheaper spell upgrades. Yeah, Burster source more health seems really useless right now. Let's go for the fire starter and the critical strike, which is then fully leveled at 20%. And here we just go for the more regular healing. Ah, so we have reached plus 30 is the maximum. Okay, it's a faster cast time. For the main spell, not for the burst healing. And there actually it is now like a really distinction because like the regular healing spell is now more inefficient, but a lot faster than the burst heal. So the burst heal is actually better to use now. And this progression I really like a lot now. It got a lot better. This is what I want to see. That you have spells that really are for different use cases and have different features. Yeah, since the burst heal is basically all health anyway, we really wait to the last second before healing, I guess. Right now, I guess. Yeah, perfect. Let's give them one area of effect healing because the bats are all dead. Let's give him a regular healing first. And then we set up for the burst heal for the tank. That's roughly 70 health, I guess. We can click it. I mean, it's good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. Normal heal. And his most evil spell doesn't go through anymore. We are too quick and too strong. Let's go to the last run. Probably depends on how many things are dying to my archer. So I actually probably should invest more money into the archer then. 5 stars is maxed, so let's max get some critical damage as well. And some ignite. And here we can level mana refund. Yeah, let's go. And also more health restoration from area of effect healing. Okay. Take it. That's all we can click. Yeah, so the skill tree goes a lot deeper than the dungeons. So we could have had a 5th dungeon available in the demo for the amount of skill tree you get. As long as we don't need to heal, we don't heal. And of course also the game could add some damage per second meters and so on, so you know what to heal when. Let's give a giga heal to our tank. Bam, heal full. Also the burst now also gives a shield actually, which is very good. Very good bad damage distribution for us. Okay, bats are dead. Let's give them a group heal. And let's give the tank a burst heal at now. Ah! He didn't click. He might be dead now. It clicked too late. No, he actually survived somehow. I actually do not know why. It looked like he should have been dead. Was it an effect that saved him? I do not know. Lots of skill points, not so much gold. Same as usual. Yeah. Let's go for maximum mana. No, let's go for actually for the shield convert. And let's click something. More arrows for this guy. More crit damage is good, and more ignite is good. More and more damage. Even though the last runs have felt all very similar, so there's not a huge change from the numbers we have clicked. But of course I'm just playing a lot more relaxed now, so that's probably the biggest change. So I can just click now whatever, whenever, and have like more than enough mana now. Which is probably the biggest change is that my mana is now stays full. And they all take my archer all the time. Okay, let's burst heal now. Bats are dead. They're all full. So mana near full. Very efficient. Oh, I was wrong. I thought you select the upper scale to the lower numbers, but that's not true. You can get 60 different healing spells later. Now, if you actually get 16 different, meaningfully different healing spells, this game gonna be a really banger, I think. This could be really fun. If you get like different healing over time, different group healing over time, single target healing, group healing, like variations, that actually could be very fun. Really curious to see how the final game plays out. Sure, more critical damage. And click something here. We are nearing the end, I hope. But still, like, very many skill points missing. Yeah, goes really endless. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play this demo, if we finish it. Because we don't see any changes anymore. Because probably I need a 5th stage to actually experience most of the things. So now we're just gonna get stronger, so we're already too strong. Oh, we cleared the stage without anyone taking damage except the tank. Okay, interesting. One skill point for the tank. So, getting lower skill points now per run. More gold. More damage. Yeah, so we keep investing into our guy here, because he of course has extra gold. He defeats enemies, and I hope it's when he last hits them. Mostly. We're investing in him mostly. The metal himself, of course, also would be very interesting to see how he plays out. Mentally stronger. But since he doesn't have any extra gold generation, well. Looks like we're going to need a single area of effect healing spell in the end. That heals everyone to full. Can cast it now. Next is burst healing the tank. And he dead. Back to Taiwan. Yeah. Through more party healing. Through the cooldown. And more damage for the archer. And now we can spend something extra, so let's increase the arcane damage spell as well. More damage means faster clearing, which means we get more gold. Actually, I want to test if we go back one stage, if we actually get more or less gold in this run right now. Also wonder if you could just now clear the first stage without any healing whatsoever. Okay, they just target the tank, so not much group healing needed. Let's give our tank a burst here at the start of the stage. There's a little bit for this run. Oh, this is... Oh, this does not pause the game. So, in the top right I have a pause button, which opens the menu, but it doesn't pause the game actually. It's interesting. 410 and 5. Okay. That's what we got. Skill more max mana and some things like here. So let's select the first stage and see how it goes. Of course, it also clears very fast, so I actually would have to measure the time required. But it might actually be that clearing these stages is actually faster gold per minute. Would actually have to measure. That's very quick. 116 is also not very much. Buy some random things. Let's go for the third stage, Haunted Armory. See how much we get here. Nice. Don't have to click anything. here we're gonna use a group heal at some point, which is a button 3, I guess. When the boss charges his area of effect attack, we're gonna use a group heal. Even though apparently we also don't need this one. It's also this is actually also very fast. Man, talking is difficult. Yeah, we didn't need to heal here at all as well. So between the first and the third stage, they are the same difficulty, but with a lot less gold. But they actually might be faster. But I'm too lazy to measure time now. So we just click. We cannot get any more damage there. So let's get more damage here. So the wolf's den is the most efficient one, okay. Also I think probably we can live by just using the area of effect. Here is a group healing, if you wanted to. Probably have enough mana for that. Okay, I need to use one group heal. Let's wait till the tank takes some damage. So we're gonna go for it. This should be fine. Firstly for the tank, a little bit early, but it's also fine. We have more than enough health now. Sometimes I get 400 gold, sometimes less. I really wonder what the difference is in the runs when I get more or less gold. This is maxed. Let's get... This is getting really expensive. We'll just wait for the burst heal for the tank. It's getting now slower and slower. I have to say I really like the art style and the music. It is very enjoyable to play through. Just watching this. Because like right now I'm very idle, so I don't have much to do besides like watching the graphics, enjoying the music. This is very enjoyable. Alright, reach the end stage, don't even need any burst heal. Okay. Any party heal, I mean, sorry. Sure. Yeah. Go for Arcane Advantage. More damage damage with full health. Yeah, I don't believe that this does anything. But maybe... Now, since we got stronger, it actually might do something. Like, damage to enemies with full health is a lot weaker than critical strikes, of course. Like, it's a completely different scale. And the archer does a lot more damage than the mage. While the mage actually has more HP, right? But this is of course because of the skill choices I have chosen. So it is fine, I guess. Yeah, well, it actually does a lot of damage when it hits. We've used the party heal before, that of course was inefficient, but it doesn't matter. Since we are winning anyway, can just do this on the full HP tank. Just to get the shield. And I think it still will be fine. So much mana. Skill is on cooldown. Yes, it is. More or less. More for less. Okay. Not more or less, more for less. This is maxed out as well. More armor for my tank. So I think, yeah, we have gotten all the cheap damage upgrades. They're all very expensive now. But still, we're gonna upgrade the damage whenever we can, because it decreases clear time, of course. Of course. I have to say, I find it a little bit weird that you cannot get targeted yourself. But apparently they want to limit the part size to 3 so it fits on the screen. I would guess. Not entirely sure. So the first thing that hits is a fireball. It actually releases a lot of damage. That is actually very true. So it does something. The extra damage to unharmed enemies. But like even 100% sounds like a lot, but it's just like 2 fireballs instead of 1. So it's like not really that much. It just needs to be ramped up by a ton to be actually significant. Not sure, more experience points actually scales up my inspiration also. Not getting enough gold per run anymore to afford anything. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to heal. I just clicked around randomly. Now we wait till the bats are dead, then we use the group heal. By pressing number 3, of course. Overheal our tank next. Overheal. What does it heal now? 250. Actually, it's still more healing than he has health. It's actually a crazy amount. So I would always get the overhealths from this one. $450 gold now. So I actually gain more gold this time. And we gain more gold here as well. 15% more. Nice. More gold. What level is Madeleine? She is level 58, so this actually increases her health significantly. Sure. She has now more health than our tank at the beginning, I think. Not entirely sure. How much, with how much health our tank actually started. I think it might have been 90. Wasn't it 60 or 90? Could have been 60. So the debuff indicator is also not very clear. Like, of course, I don't know what it means because we have only one debuff, but I actually can mouse over and see it. That's nice. Increase damage from fire by 5%. That's very cool. And it also probably means that in the later on you can select different combinations of spells. One party heal and then one tank heal. and we should be good. So cool, reduced from 10 seconds to only 5. It's also very good. Victory! Okay, we had more experience here and more gold here. I wonder if the experience progression stays linear the entire game through. Because it seems like we are really not losing level up progress. So the experience, no, but the experience points required go up. Like I see that it's like 19 of 30. Oh, didn't want to click that. Want to see the experience plus 7. But maybe it all comes from our mage getting a lot of extra experience. All the skill points we get. Like here, plus 5, plus 7. But it really seems to be like whoever last hits the monster gets the experience. I wonder if this can lead to an unfavorable situation where one character gets all the experience, other ones get 0. Actually, you can check how close are the levels. So I have no level. Madeline is level 63. Clapon is level 66. Actually higher. And our tank is level 35. Yeah, so our tank is a lot less XP. Because it also doesn't get knocked down at all, of course. Mana regeneration. Wow. So more health for our caster. Does nothing anymore. Watch the fireworks. A lot of different projectiles flying. Like arcane, 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 arcane. Yeah, arcane's really a lot faster than fireballs. Of course, with arcane targeting the lowest HP enemy first, usually will mean it will attack the casters and creatures in the back first always, which is actually quite good. Oh, hey, my party heal didn't heal up my mage full anymore. Crazy. $490 gold per run now. We have only 2 more gold levels here and here 2 levels. Okay. Nearing the end, hopefully. More shield to bagel after each stage. So what is this 120 damage hit in between? Like they all do a little bit damage, but then it's 120 damage. It's probably the fireball, right? It's arcane, arcane, fireball. 43 only. So it's also like the fireball doesn't target max HP enemies. So the chance that the fireball hits a full HP enemy is actually kind of random for the extra damage from the skill. This fireball might hit for 43 only. Okay. Like, so I guess this 100 damage is like the critical hit from the arrow. It should be critical hits. And it does consistently lots of damage is a critical hit from arrows. Here we have our last gold generation, and now only the shield convert is left over. Here we can of course just take extra. What do we actually take? Actually, good check if there's something below, but there's nothing below. Nothing at all. So XP generation should get really slow now, because we need now 32 points per level up for the archer. Should also be slow for Madeline. 31. So apparently it is not linear, it is progressive, so it gets, like, you need more and more experience per level up, but with our increase in experience points from our skill tree, it actually evens out so far. So for the style runs we get a similar amount of experience, skill points for every run, always 4 to 7 basically. It's more like who gets the last hits. And if you like get fewer skill points one round, you will get more next round. Okay. Finish the armor upgrades. Need more gold for that one. So we need 3 more runs to finish all gold upgrades. And it seems to be roughly also the same we need for the skill point upgrades. Oh, that was quick. That was very fast indeed. I kinda also like how basic our healer actually looks. Like the other ones have like armor and weapons, now healer is just like pants, shirt, good enough. Close enough, let's enter the dungeon. Actually, maybe we could actually do the entire run without healing at all. Actually wonder if we could win this without healing. Let's try. Of course, why not? One more shield convert, which we will not use because we will not heal this round. Let's go. Actually, this could be useful. Oh man, this requires 5 skill points. That's so much. Yeah, actually we are done with the gold upgrades. Now we need only experience skill points. So we will not finish this. There's still like tons of skill shots missing, skill points missing, so we need like 6 per level here in the need 2 levels, so we need 12 for this alone. So we need like 3 runs to finish this one, 3 more runs to finish this one. This is getting too expensive, that takes a little bit too long. Let's see if we can win a battle without healing anything. Maybe we don't need to heal, maybe we can just go AFK now. Which actually would also be a fun way to play through this game by just buffing your party and not buffing your heal at all. So looking good so far. Looks winnable. Of course, the question is if the area of effect attack of the boss will knock out my entire team. Because then I will lose all my damage if I have only the sleeping tank left. That's nice. Only the boss left. HP looking good, even though it might be that our tank gets knocked out. I still think they would still finish it without the tank. Especially because we get 20 shields. It's not even close. It was so easy in the end. Like just one or two good crits and we are done, basically. Yeah. Great. Yeah, so the arrow and fire arrow deal by more damage by a big margin compared to the other one. Okay, magic and fireball. And yeah, that's probably gonna be it. So since we had a lot of time, we already talked about the pros and cons of this game. Fun little mini game, not much to do. Would have wished again only that you could play it without the mouse by selected targets with your keyboard as well. Then it should be fine. Now in the advertisement on Steam, on the Steam page, you see a lot more playable dungeons, a lot more skills, a lot more things to do. A lot bigger skill tree. It's a really screen-filling skill tree. So we expect 16 different healing spells. So this could be really fun. So if you liked healing in the good old World of Warcraft raids, this might actually be a fun little game for you as well. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, the usuals, and catch me live on Twitch /Shigigami. Over and out. See you next time. Bye bye. Have a good one.